What's going on, people? Welcome to the Live Fan Forum. Bruno Fernandes saves Solskjaer. That is the name of the video. It was the Bruno Fernandes show today. He was very good today. A good reaction from the players. We have won the game. We had to win the game. Some smiles in a lot of smiles in the group. There you go. Xander's happy. KG's happy. Aiden's happy. But let's talk about it. Let's dissect the win and let's talk about what it actually means. Xander, what does it actually mean? Good win, good bounce back for you. How are you feeling?
It means that we're 2 points off two of the best managers England has ever seen in Lampard and Arteta. Right, we're 2 points off them. I think we're 2 points off of City. If they lose, if they win, we'll be 5 points behind City, but we'll be 6 points behind Liverpool. Not a good start to the season at all, right? And it's not been good enough whatsoever. But you're 6 points off of top, mate. Mate, you'd think this is the worst position United have ever been in the whole life, mate. Do you know what I mean? And now we're 6 points up. 6 points behind top, 2 points behind Lampard and Arteta, 2 points behind Pep Guardiola. Mate, he's best manager in the world, looking at Solskjaer. But, yeah.
You're a joker.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, do you know what I'm saying? And I think I've heard Jake Humphrey say this is now a better start than last season.
Yeah.
Wow.
That must be very marginal.
But it, marginal or not, it's a better start than last season. It's not, if you look at it objectively, it's not been good enough, right? But nor was the start to last season. We were all losing our heads last season, which is why when everyone was losing their head and I lost my head a little bit, now and again, I try and stay calm because I know how seasons can change and develop. And last season developed and it got better and we ended up third and hopefully we can end up, potentially third and build that gap or second because we're not going to win the league, I don't think. And go and get a trophy as well, Things can happen.
Oh, wait. Can I drop a bomb for this energy from Xander? It's fantastic. No, that's impressive. No, I enjoyed that. It's a good one.
Look, Xander, fair play, cool. I dare say there's a lot of people who feel like you. Xander basically saying he thinks we're turning the corner and we're on the right trajectory.
Well. I'm not saying that we necessarily.
That's what I'm basically saying.
No, but I'm not saying that this result is the corner that has been turned. What I'm saying is, let's calm down all a little bit, right? And it was a better start to last season, when we finished third. We're 2 points behind Guardiola, Arteta, and Lampard. It's not been good enough, and I said it to Saeed on Twitter. It's not been good enough, but it's always going to be rocky. Let's hopefully we can. When we go on a run, we go on a run.
Well, though. Remember, they haven't played yet.
Who? Yeah, no, but this is the thing. If City play and lose because they play Liverpool, we're 2 points behind City. Yeah. If City win, then we're 6 points behind Liverpool. So you can't lose when you're optimist.
We're only trying to. So City are 10th, but we can be 9th. Are we saying that's okay because we're near City then, or what?
No, but what I'm saying is the standards. You look at the standards, mate. It's like top of the league, Southampton, and let's say Liverpool, and 16 points. We're on 10 points now. I'm not saying that this start of the season's been great, but it's only a 2 point. It's only a 2 game difference.
Okay.
I'm just not here to mess around,
It's facts as well. This isn't an opinion. This is just stats.
Yeah. Okay. What? Listen, Xander. This is what I always. I will say it on every stream we do, whatever it is. I will always love you. Like I just. Aiden, how you feeling, bro? I mean, look, Xander's obviously upbeat, very happy. Big up to yourself at home. We have won the game. If you're happy, so smile, enjoy it. That's cool. What does it show? We haven't even started talking about the game yet. This is mad. This is about the game. Let's do it. We're just going to finish off with you and KG about what it shows us, and then we'll talk about the game. So, how do you feel? Has it changed anything? How you feeling, or what you thinking?
Do you know what? I feel like this big feeling of indifference. Maybe it's because it's midday game. It's sort of like a Saturday, but I don't really feel anything because it's like you won, but we've been here before. They performed. Why did it take them, the manager, almost to get sacked to get performed? There's been really good performances, people like Maguire. Why haven't you been doing that for the rest of the season? That was a great win, and Fernandes and Cavani scored, but Van der Beek didn't come on. So it's like, at the same token that I'm happy, it's like I've been here before. So I guess it's just a defense mechanism. You're like, I'm not going to get too excited because it's one game versus Everton. And realistically, I think the way we zip the ball around, it actually angered me that we don't do that more. Like, that wasn't tech. That was just energy. The players have the tech to do that. All that was is just some energy. Do you know what I mean? Like, it always looked like they'd been on Lucozades or Monsters before the game. They were running around like that. I was like, well, you could do that any game. So that frustrated me in some sense. But, it's a win. A win is a win. A win is what we want. But
also, Everton, Carlo Ancelotti, apparently the best manager of all time, and we should have signed him, and Everton are the best thing since
Here we go. Drum roll.
They're a game in hand, and only 3 points ahead of us, and they're in 5th. So I'm just saying, Solskjaer, only 3 points, mate. This is what I'm saying.
Hey, Xander, I got another one for you.
No, I love it. No, listen, he watched the interview. No, you are, dude. No.
This is when Xander's in his element. Xander, I've got another one for you. Carlo Ancelotti, best manager ever in the world, who everyone wanted. That's the reason why Everton are so good, right? This, right?
Yeah.
He's not lost 3 games in a row for 14 years, but he's got no tactics.
Mate, and not only that, it should have been 4. It should have been 4. They should have lost against Liverpool. They should have lost against Liverpool because that dodgy VAR decision. It should have been 4. I'm just saying. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, when he loses 2 on the bounce, but he beats Leipzig in PSG. Oh, mate.
You know how I do? Sorry, KG. Before we come to you, KG, Do you know how I knew the energy Xander was going to come with? I looked on Twitter, right, and I was just, when you just see it, I see is Xander. Ollie outers are going to be picked. Like,
I saw that.
KG, listen, you said Ollie out the last game.
I did.
I'm going to start with this with you because I feel like I have to because it's you and you're crazy. So, are you still Ollie out? Has your mind changed? Because I think
it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. I told people already. This is where I am because, I've got there. I've got there in my head. Aiden said it perfectly. He said, "Look, is this a full storm?" And I have to protect myself. I have to protect these emotions, bro. Do you know what I mean? And now I'll enjoy. As I said, I'm gonna enjoy every single win. Yeah. I said, if we win a significant trophy, that's the only reason I can come back. Literally, if we pick up a significant trophy, we do this, I'm in.
We're in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, December the 23rd.
Not significant.
Not the Pringles trophy, mate.
That trophy has no respect. That trophy belongs to the streets, bro. How many man has it had? It's been the Coca-Cola Cup, Carabao Cup 1. Nah, it belongs to. We're not interested in that trophy, bro. But we'll win it. We'll win it.
Is it the Papa John's trophy now? That's what they've renamed it.
That's leasing.com. That was the leasing.com.
So KG, so you haven't changed. You're still.
No, I'm still where I am because my missus asked me as well. She wanted to know, just so I understand the vibes of the house. Yeah, I said, cool. Now, this is the thing though. That interview though.
What happened in the interview? I didn't see it.
Bro, Ollie, this is the thing. So please believe, there's very big discussions happening behind closed doors. And that interview, he just said, it's about, he spoke about it being about the fixture list. Never feel that was about the fixture list. There is conversations with Pochettino happening. There's loads of conversations happening. He had enough. He said, what? They set us up to lose. They made us play. We played away fixture, Champions League, and Saturday morning, we're playing again, 12:30 kickoff. He said, no, not my team. They will never give them the, what did he say?
The satisfaction.
Losing. I said, whoa, drop a bomb. I said, yo, no, you know what it is, because you know you're a romance. You're like, we're all romantics in it, and hearing Ollie talk like that, I put the battery in my back. I was gassed, but I had to remember, this is still Ollie. This is inconsistent FC, bro. So the only way, again, and I'll be there shamelessly celebrating, like swinging my towel, bro, is when we pick up a trophy. But as it stands now, we're still inconsistent. But the boys did well, so we can talk about things. But you know what? Big up the free seats, innit? I see you, Durex gang. They said that I got to speak for them. If I'm in doubt, Ollie, allow it. If in doubt, Ollie out. Man, no.
Okay, let me get these super chats out, and then we can get into the actual game. I feel like we never spoke about the game yet. Belly Visual says, Lee Cameron says, Rashford or Martial left, Cavani up top, and Mata. From now on, we're too predictable with just pace, in my opinion. Each player offers you something else. Belly Visual says here, Belly Visuals here again. Ollie in as always. KG, you let me down with the Ollie out, bro. Drop a bomb for me. Again, Rashford ain't average, but average dead. I made my peace. And one from Toby, super chat from Toby says, rival fans want Ollie to get a 10-year deal. You, Ollie Inman, are deluded. We have a relegated manager and a relegated captain. Joking. So Toby not having it there, still staunch Ollie out. Aidan, let's talk about the game, man, because we got off to a bad start. First 5 minutes was all right, knocking it about, looked like energy, but it was actually Everton who had the first look in with the Calvert-Lewin just over the bar. Then you're thinking, oh, here we go. Then they start getting settled. They're getting in down our right-hand side, which was Mata and Wan-Bissaka, not quite at it. And then the goal comes. Then we go on to have a good reaction. So how'd you dissect the game, bro?
I think it was, when the goal went in, I thought to myself, I said, we're probably going to go on and win this now, realistically, their goal. Because I said that I think we needed someone to put us into gear. I think you always got to look at games contextually. Yeah, we won the game, but they got the goal first. And we know what we're like, especially in the last half of the game. When the onus is on us, when we're like 0-0, we don't really tend to push forward. And I guess, if you were looking at this game without the context of us being poor after good games all the time, I'd say, okay, well, we won, yeah, but can we win if it's 0-0 and we go on to them? Because I don't think, if it's sat at 0-0, we would have gone on to them like we did. Because we don't really. But I'd say overall, there were some good performances. Like Maguire was great today. You know what I think of Maguire, but he was really good. I think players like Wan-Bissaka was good at times. Fred, mate, Kante regen, mate. This guy is ridiculous, man. I love Fred. And also, I'd say one thing that I saw a super chat that said Martial on the wing. Maybe controversial, but I think we have a wingers problem, don't we? We don't have wingers. Martial on the wing, he's probably the most natural winger we have. I think he dribbles in from the left. When Rashford plays on the wing, I think he creates a lot. I think we could, for one game, try Rashford on the right. Because when you watch him, I think he plays quite good on the right. And Cavani up front, because Cavani gets a chance. Goal. So I think it's someone we could try. But
I don't know. I think, sorry to jump in there. I think Martial's hold-up play today was...
Yeah, it was good.
It was immense. Yeah, it was so good, man. It was so good.
Yeah, and he actually had a poor game as well, but the hold-up aspect of it was
hold-up play, and that starts attacks. We need the hold-up play to build from, and he was doing that really well. The person that for me had a poor game was Rashford, because I think today we put ourselves into a lot of problems. Rashford went through on goal a few times, and he just couldn't do it. Or even the decision-making to pass the ball out to... I think there was one time he was running through on goal, and he thought, just pass it out wide, but he carries on, and there was a few times in there where you think, with Rashford, you just wish that he gets Martial's level of composure in front of goal. Because he's got everything. He's got everything. By that one piece, he'll be a super player. But yeah, I think Martial needs to be the number 9. I don't want to move him out wide at all. Not at all.
Xander, I in my match reaction, I was basically saying big up to 3 players. Bruno, Maguire, and Fred. They were the standout ones for me today. Lindelof, after Lindelof had a few uneasy moments, he kind of grew into the game. But from a consistent level, those 3. Talk to me about Bruno, Xander. Like, hasn't been great for the last few games, like a lot of people haven't. But Bruno in particular. I mean, I did think the last game against Istanbul, giving the ball away 34 times, I don't think it was spoke about enough. I think he was really bad, and I think he does get a bit of a... No one really criticises him because he's capable of doing what he does today, and he's been so influential for us. I just want all the players to get a level of criticism fairly. And I think Bruno's kind of, but leave Bruno. No, we can say it. That was shit, mate. Do you know what I mean? But he was excellent today. Could have got sent off, though. But talk to me about his performance.
No, brilliant. Absolutely. And we needed that, don't we? Because I think people can say, like, I've seen certain people saying, it's Bruno's player manager and this and that. But like, what? As if a manager shouldn't rely on his best players to do well for him and score the goals. Like, where is that logic coming from? Like, I don't know, if Barcelona rely on Messi. Well, yeah, because he's a brilliant player. It's like when Arsenal. This is it. It's like when Arsenal fans remember that time when Jesse Lingard, Millie Rocks, and they went, if you didn't have David De Gea, we would have scored loads of goals. I thought, yeah, well, if no one had a keeper, it'd be 14-14 every time, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? And yeah, we've got Bruno Fernandes, but I thought he was class. I love that midfield. I've said it for a while now. McTominay or Matic, Fred and Bruno. I like that midfield. It's balanced, and McTominay and Fred today showed a level of tenacity, a level of hunger, and a level of just balance that I love to see. And then that gives Bruno Fernandes the platform to be able to go out, perform, and create like he does. So I want to give, even though I don't think it was McTominay's best game, I want to give him and Fred a shout out for sort of holding that midfield like they do. I also want to say, we hope that Luke Shaw's okay. In the interview flex, which obviously you haven't seen yet, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said that he thinks Luke Shaw's going to be out for a while with that hamstring injury, because that was where his frustration. That was his frustration with the whole fixture list. He was like, we've lost Luke Shaw and potentially Rashford because of his shoulder because of it. So I want to say a big shout out to Luke Shaw because we hope he gets well soon. And I thought he was class as well. I saw someone put it on Twitter. His delivery seems to be improving quite a bit. If you've noticed, he's starting to take set pieces like from wide areas as well, and his delivery seems to be getting a lot better.
He's playing with tennis, mate. That's what it is. Yeah,
exactly. So I think he's gonna be a big miss, but. Come on, Solskjaer.
Yo, we 900. I think we got 900.
Yeah, I saw that, fam. Yeah.
I'm gonna drop 2 bombs to that. Everyone, shut up. Let's go. All right. Close, bro.
KD with the mad sound effect board.
Like, bro. What are we gonna do, bro?
Listen, we're road to a million, innit? Road to a million.
There you go. Let's go. What's he saying?
Okay. What are you saying now, KG? Because
you got super chat. There's a whole £10, bro.
Where is it? Oh,
he hasn't even spelled party. Right?
KG, don't get gassed up. You have Martinelli and Partey to deal with for the return to the Emirates. Well done, Zayn Miassi. You play tomorrow.
Because I was saying we're gonna win. We're even playing. Let's just.
We've got sections to do. Look, on the Luke Shaw thing, it is so frustrating, I have to say, because I'm saying like this myth. This is what I want to happen. I want this dead, lazy argument that's just for flipping, trying to be funny or likes or retweets, whatever, of he's slow, fat, and can't run. Just shut your mouth and just dash that out. Just stop. I've seen Luke Shaw week in, week out, in the flesh. The guy can move. Yeah, if he was as fat and as slow and as crap as everyone says he is, and not athletic and podgy and can't move, why doesn't everyone skin him every game? Why not? Why does he make darting runs back and no one can get past him? Obviously, any fullback can get done in the passage of play. It can happen, but shut your mouth with this fat, overweight, he can't run, he's this, he's that. Instead, come with the energy of, I want him to cross more. I want him to stop coming inside. I think he's better when he beats a man on the outside because he's capable. Come with that, but stop this bullshit of he's as fat, can't run, he's out, he's shit. No, he's defensively very sound. And in the last couple of games, and this isn't a Luke Shaw positive agenda because I've criticised him loads, but in the last couple of games, his crossing's got better. You want him to get assists, he's getting assists. What do you want? And the last criticism that you can have is, like we just seen, he's always injured though, bro. I have to say that. He just can't sustain it. Like, it's not just unlucky that your hamstring always got, like, his body makeup. I just don't think we can rely on him from game 1 to game 38 in Premier League.
Why I tell us, this is why it's perfect. Luke Shaw, when fit, is going to be, I think he's bordering on being excellent for the team. He's an important outlet. We really need him on the left because as you saw today, everything happens on the left. Literally everything. Even Mata, when he was trying to get involved, was helping from the left-hand side, bro. He came all the way across. So we have to understand that Luke Shaw is a big part of that. I like the fact that, how old is he? How old is Luke Shaw? He's quite young, right?
Like 26, 25.
Still young, do you know what I mean? But now we do have someone like Tellers. So now Luke Shaw will probably be out for a bit. We're going to be on international break. Tellers should be back from the the COVID thing.
Perfect timing now.
Perfect timing. And this is what I always knew. My biggest issue with Luke Shaw is the injury thing. He's not as bad as who's our defender? Bailly. He's not as bad as Bailly. Bailly just missed the broken.
I think we need to cut our losses with Bailly now.
Yeah.
So talented though. Do you know how
he is? But he's only KG. He's only going to go to another team and be injured as well. Like I just think he's always going to.
He might be a snake and get super fitness, bro. You see, you remember Van Persie? Yeah, couldn't stay fit for a whole season. Then after, what happens?
True.
Yeah, comes to us, always playing. So I really don't know what it is. But today I enjoyed the performance. And it's sad because someone said Propaganda. I think that's a great title. That's nice. Yeah, because there is that. But then Pogba, I really wish he was in this team. Really do.
I don't.
No, I'm just saying.
Son of man, dude.
He's not having it today.
I don't.
Wish that.
Bro, that laugh, you know, everyone's like,
Slander, stop the slander.
He's on a madness. Wait.
Okay. All right. Well, actually, we'll bring that point in that perfectly poised, and then we'll go to Aiden.
Yeah.
And Xander, why don't you want Pogba in that team? Is it right? You know, he came on for 10 minutes near the end on the left wing. Is that what we're going to see from Solskjaer? How he's going to treat Pogba till the end of the season? And is that right?
Just not a balanced midfield, I don't think. I just think when I've seen, as I said, Fred, McTominay or Fred and Matic play in the midfield with a Bruno or Pogba ahead of them. So if Bruno wasn't playing, put Pogba there. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind that. But it's just that lack of balance when you have Bruno and Pogba in the same team. I don't like it at all. And so as far as I'm concerned, he can go to, you know, Juventus and have his tortellini or whatever over there. I don't mind it. But yeah, so that's where I stand. That's where I stand on Pogba. I don't understand the whole thing around. I mean, actually, want to stay on Pogba. I'll talk about Van der Beek later. But there you go, Aiden.
Bill Ingram says Ollie should be threatened with the sack every single game. If we keep the same energy, we might celebrate a treble win come May. Basically, every time he's close to being on his arse, he pulls out a win. And Chimney says if Bruno had a bad game, could have been a draw or less, or even worse. Don't think Ollie fans should take anything away from the positivity tactics-wise. We'll be convinced if we have 10 such results in a row. Yep, we need that consistency. And Vigna says that performance still doesn't fill me up with confidence. Away from home, teams attack us and we beat them. At home, when it's on us to attack, we struggle to break down teams. Bruno, Fred were class. I think that's a very, very good super chat there. That's pretty much how I feel. We have to wait till when we're at home. The onus is on us. JT69 United says, hi guys, do you think that if Ollie gets the players he needs, like Sancho and a CDM and a centre-back, he will challenge for the title? Or is he out of his depth? Love the channel. Keep up the good work. The evidence so far, I don't think he'll be challenging for a title. I just think we'll keep being in this situation where we get to a certain point where we've done really bad and it looks like he might get sacked. Then we might go on a half-good run, stabilise, be in and around top 6, top 4. But the upper level, I don't think we'll get to under Ollie. Aiden, back onto the Pogba thing. Is it right the way Solskjaer's using him? Like Xander said that he doesn't really want him in his team. KG saying, I really want Pogba to be part of it. What's your thoughts?
Do you know what? Yeah, Pogba's like, I don't know what really to say that hasn't been said with him really so far. I mean, I guess we know that Pogba, like on ability alone, he's like a generational midfielder. He's one of the best that's come out of the last decade. Like we know this. But I guess I always come back to the fact that if you look at Pogba in an advanced state under Ole, he did well. He had Herrera next to him, which cleaned up because he does lose possession a lot. I do get that, but he doesn't look fit. But I think Pogba, I just still think that he's 27. Players like him with his technical ability, like Modric, is like 35. Still playing? He's got 8 years odd left. So to give up on him now, I don't think it's right. I think every time you put Pogba in the position he wants to play in, he plays well. Did it for us. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think he should be starting now. I think this Van der Beek thing's really, really frustrating me. And I think as much as we say that Ole gets hate, Ole does get bias as well. Because if anyone at all, if Jose did that with McTominay, constantly starting this guy, people would get onto him ridiculously. If he threw that, Van der Beek didn't even come on.
What's that? What?
I'm saying that, you know the way Jose used to throw players under the bus like Pogba, and we always got angry, rightfully so. Yeah. If this was Jose throwing Van der Beek under the bus, the way Ole has,
he's not throwing him under the bus, Aiden. He's not throwing.
What bus?
He is, because he was our best player. He got subbed off.
When was he our best player?
It was against Istanbul and he got subbed off for what reason?
Well, let's all judge people's performances against Istanbul when we lost fucking 2-1 against Istanbul.
No, but
he was the best player on the pitch, and he did get
the best player on the pitch, and he hasn't even started today, and he hasn't got a game. McTominay comes on, loses the ball twice. Van der Beek's a well-drilled player. He comes from Ajax. He can play in the DM if he wants to. So this McTominay, two passes, they just got cut out. I just think why Van der Beek isn't starting, I don't know. He needs to be integrated in some way, shape, or form. There's no reason McTominay should be starting over Van der Beek. Performances, what has he done? Not better than Van der Beek. He's not a technically better player than Van der Beek. He's not more intelligent. There's no reason for him to be starting McTominay.
I think McTominay should start over Van der Beek in that position. Because for me, Van der Beek, if you put Van der Beek at DM...
You don't need two midfielders as it is. If Ole had a brain, he'd start Twanzebe and Lindelof and we wouldn't need two midfielders. He could put Fred at the base and 2 8s. Because Ole's dumb, he starts Maguire, and that's why we need 2 DMs. That's the problem.
Hang on, break that down for me. Break that down for me.
So the reason why Mark said this loads, if you listen to Mark's stream, Mark said this so much. He said that the reason why we have 2 DMs is because our centre-backs are trash. And it's true. If we had Twanzebe and Lindelof, Twanzebe with recovery pace, we wouldn't need 2 DMs. If we had a proper DM, like even if we've got Zakaria in from Mönchengladbach, we wouldn't need 2 DMs. You only need one. That's what we got for being.
Is Fred a DM? Is Fred a DM?
I think Fred's a box-to-box, but I still
so
think
what are you on about 2 DMs?
I think he can do that role, and I think he's shown it. Like he did against Sevilla, he was very, very good. Like he did against Brighton when Pogba came on. I think he needs to be given a run of games. We know with Fred, he needs 4 or 5 games.
Loving this.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if we have 2 8s, we have Fernandes and Pogba, like we could literally play that. But Fred's never been given a run of games at DM. He's our best.
I don't think Fred's a DM. I don't even think McTominay's a DM, to be fair. So I don't know where this 2 DMs has come from. I think the idea that you've always got to have a showy, world-class midfielder isn't necessarily the case. You look at the likes of Liverpool, they've got functional midfielders. They ain't got glitzy, glamour midfielders, right? Fred and McTominay, they're functional midfielders. They're efficient.
Thiago and Keita are glitzy midfielders. They play Thiago and Keita. They just play Fabinho at the base. Thiago and Keita are very glitzy midfielders. That's not true. Thiago and Keita are very glitzy.
Yeah, but that's this season. That season was 7 games of the season. What was the midfield last year? What was it? Milner? Who else? Henderson? Henderson's not a glitzy midfielder, mate. Henderson's the captain, man.
They can get away with that because they have attacking fullback. Wait. No, listen. They can get away with that because they have attacking fullbacks. They don't need the midfield like we do. We have Bissaka and Shaw. So we need midfielders. They don't need 2 8s when you have Trent and Robertson. That's why Firmino is a 10 because you have Salah and Mane scoring goals. It's different. We need the midfield. We have to have midfielders. We don't have fullbacks that attack.
But I'd also think that trust me, if you put Twanzebe and Lindelof together, man, that is going to be a car crash. I'm not saying Twanzebe's bad.
We haven't tried it, but is Maguire and Lindelof not a car crash as well? It's not a car crash, it's a write-off.
Well, I think
Maguire and Lindelof, bro. Literally, did you see Maguire today?
Maguire was good today. Maguire was good today, I thought.
Yeah, but before, historically, Maguire and Lindelof are atrocious. It can't be any worse.
Okay.
It can't be any worse, lads.
Let's get some Musa because in about 5 minutes, we've got the other guests coming through at 3:35. I
taken up that 5 minutes.
I absolutely. This is why. Right, and I'm being serious now. This is why the community is what it is, because it's a melting pot of so many different opinions. It's a melting pot of people to come and express themselves in the right way and have their football say. This is no different to what happens in group chats or down the pubs with men and women and kids talking about this exact same thing. I love it, and it's all in the spirit of United Stand, and that is why we have this community, because people are able to come and have their say. I mean, look, I see what you say. I was going to call you Jota then. I
love it.
I'm going to start doing that. It's just easier.
Bro.
I don't mind. Whatever.
Adrian, I can see what you're saying. Because if we played in a different way with other players, it means that actually your midfield could look different. I mean, if I look at City, they played with Fernandinho sitting, and then they got 2 8s in, say, David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne ahead of that. Or they play Rodri, and they might put Bernardo Silva and David Silva, or Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne, or whatever. It's adaptable. So it can be done in the right system. I see what you're saying. I think, Xander, your point is basically you're saying that in that actual role where McTominay is, you wouldn't prefer Van der Beek.
Mate, try Van der Beek in that. I want it to happen. Please let it happen.
I think he can play there, though. He can play there.
I don't. Put Van der Beek.
Can I try
mission.
quickly? What I think here is we should actually play in where Mata was playing. Let Donny play in the Mata.
I don't hate that.
Mata's got the free roam, and like it or not, Zander does have a point with how Fred and McTominay, there's something they do when the ball gets lost, they win it back very easily. Now we've seen Donny van der Beek really look after the ball in that deep play, in that deep midfield position. But if we're gonna play someone like Mata, and I think that I would say Donny van der Beek's an upgrade on Mata. Would everyone agree with that?
100%, yeah.
So he can definitely play the position. It's not like Mata's giving us something incredibly different. Do you know what I mean? So I don't understand. We can keep the midfield the same with Fred and McTominay, and then bring in Donny on the wing, on the right hand side.
We shouldn't have to be playing Mata on the wing, Donny on the wing. We shouldn't have to be playing any of those, because if the board had any level of confidence,
we shouldn't have to be playing 2 DMs. That's what we shouldn't have to be playing. We should be playing 1.
If the board had any level of confidence to them, they would have got Sancho in the summer, and he would be playing there right now. And we wouldn't be fucking fiddling about, putting Mata there, putting Van der Beek there. We wouldn't.
That's right. That's right.
Man, this board's awful.
That's right. You're killing it. This guy came today. He came today. He dropped like 60. It just he dropped 60. It's mad. No.
I love it. Ibrahim says Scott plays like a headless chicken. KG would play better passes. He's starting ahead of KG wouldn't play better passes. How he's starting ahead of Van der Beek and Pogba baffles me. Ollie is used to Cardiff. Chimney says Pogba needs to be set free with Bruno and Van der Beek along with Matic covering up for him. I can't believe, which is basically what Aiden's saying, is play 2 8s and 1 6. I can't believe why a coach will focus on Pogba's defensive abilities and not give him a free run to express himself. And Sparta, thanks for the contribution, says Zander has lost his width, man. Got to go. Lost his width. His width or his.
I think I think I lost a lot of weight over the summer flex. I think I've just
right.
Guys, we've got a couple more minutes before the other guests step through. So I need some closing statements from Zander and Aiden. Because I think we might need a show just with Zander and Aiden. I think that'll be sick. I don't know. Comments. Let us know what you lot are saying. Do you lot want to see more of Zander and Aiden clashing opinions? I love it. It's all in the right spirit, but they've got such different views on it. It just shows what football banter is about. But Zander, take it away with your final statement before you go.
Relax. Have a good time. Have a good Saturday. Tomorrow we got a cracking day of sport with 2 points behind best managers in the world in Arteta, Lampard, and Guardiola. 6 points behind Klopp, who's also best manager in the world. And in relation to what someone else said, we've got a relegated manager. Klopp got relegated in Mines. What else have I got?
Whoa. Who is this guy? Wait,
and just have a good time.
I love it.
Relax over the international break, and we'll be back.
Okay, Zander, last thing before I go to Aiden's final words. Can I ask you this? You see how you say, like, we're only 6 points behind so-and-so, the best manager in the world?
Yeah.
When that gap gets bigger, if it gets bigger, because it might not, will you be like, yeah, well, we're 17 points behind the best manager in the world? What I'm asking you is, what point do you go, okay, we're not near them? How many points?
Yeah, but
double
even,
figures?
mate.
Is it double figures?
Yeah. Because even, mate, we've seen like 9, 12 points, yeah? How many points were we behind Leicester coming out of lockdown, mate? Or what was that, 15 points, mate? And we still finished above them. This is what I'm saying. So people look at, we're 15 points behind them now. Yeah, but let's check at the end of the season where we're at. This is what I'm saying. We're 6 points behind Liverpool. We're the best team of all time. Just relax on it. Have a good time. Watch the NFL and the football tomorrow.
I want to see it, They want the aid that is on the show, bro. They need it.
I think you need one person in the middle just to moderate it. You can't let it.
What we'll do is we'll get a boxing ring. We'll just sit down and we'll have you two in Footlocker uniforms just in the middle like that, and then there you go.
There you go. Aiden, what's your closing words, bro?
Do you know what? Like, I feel indifferent. Don't know to be happy or sad. Do you know what I mean? Knowing this, we're going to go lose 25-0 to West Brom next. Harry Maguire own goal, flipping. I don't even know what's going to happen, man. So, can't be happy, can't be sad. We'll have to see what happens, but I'm still Ole out, and that's not going to change. So, like KG said, until this man wins a trophy, and not the Pringles Cup, the Carabao Cup, man, proper trophy, I'm not going to stop being Ole out. So, yeah. I rate the discussion with Sander. Nice discussion. I like that still.
Yeah, that was the last question I was going to ask you. Do you like Xander?
Bro, of course I like Xander, bro. Do you know the thing is, yeah? People think if you have different opinions, you don't like people. I don't like people that like get angry with your opinion. That's what I don't like. I like people that listen. We have a good conversation. Do you know what I mean? Like people getting like calling Xander names, calling me names. Like, bro, like just move on. Man.
Yeah.
Do you like Aiden?
Oh, I think it's a tosser.
Oh, right, you got me. Gee, you actually did that. You know, I'm not going to be in there anymore.
On that note, Xander and Aiden, see you later.
All right. Big love. All right. See you, lads. I'm talking.
I can't breathe. What a performance. Listen, Aiden's got to be ready next time because that guy he weren't messing around today. What?
Nah, it's not. But you know what? This is what it's about. It's about building a community. It's about people having a laugh. It's about a melting pot of opinions and accepting all of them, man. I love them too. They're funny. They're funny.
You seen the orange
let's
rib?
get Neji in the cut. Let's get Dominic in the cut.
Yes. Hello. How are you?
We're good, man. We had some energy.
Flex. Honestly, whatever Xander's had, I want some because I'm working out later in my house. What's he had? You know what? I remember when I was younger, I used to work for estate agents, right? Yeah. And these estate agents were real. I mean, I walked to a house once and there was a hole in the ceiling. The guy's like, no, it's fine. It'll be fine. Just keep walking through. I feel like Aiden can sell literally snow to a freaking Eskimo. This, what's his name? Xander. Fact. This guy's on something else, isn't he?
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's great. But listen, guys, we've won the game. We did say we're capable of winning this game, considering where we were at. Dominic, I'll start with you, then I'll come to you, Neji.
Flex, you can't rush it, Flex. We got to do it right because we haven't seen them midweek. Yeah, I just want to know if their opinions changed because I've seen Dominic tweeting.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Opinions changed because we lost midweek. Where are you lot with Ollie right now? Just want to know.
All right, I'm gonna be completely honest, man. I know people always... Wait, just hold up. You know what it is? Because KG wants more followers. He wants to go. He wants to jump into it.
No, bro.
No. Look, boom. I got to wake up pretty early to fool me, bro. All right, listen to this. Okay, you want me to jump into your Ollie out van? Just hold up 1 second, bro. 1 sec. All right. I just what I'm gonna say.
Wait, let us speak, KG. Let us speak.
What I'm gonna say, right? Okay, look. I'm not a fool. I'm gonna enjoy this win like a nice cold can of ginger beer. I'm gonna enjoy it, right? Listen, but I'm not stupid. All right, I'm not a fool. I'm not Ollie out, and I'm not Ollie in. I want to win. Take that. That's a rhyme. Take that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not Ollie out. I'm not Ollie in. But I'll tell you right now, there's better managers out there that will do a better job with this team. That's what I'm saying.
But what are you saying, bro?
No. I know what you're trying to do, KG. You're trying to get me on your little bus. No,
I know what you are, bro. Because you're trying to do the flex. That's the flex special.
No. You're trying to get me on that magic school bus, man. I ain't jumping on that. You ain't got a license. Don't try it, man.
Wow. What you talking about? I wish I had my own bum for you, done, man. I need to invest, bro.
No, man. Yeah, he's got his... I'll put that thermostat later. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to be on Logic making tracks just for you, bro. What?
Neji, you're one of the most staunch Ollie in, man. I'm not Ollie in, or is it? I'm Ollie for the rebuild. Are you still Ollie for the rebuild?
Listen, I'll be honest.
You took a little breath there, isn't it?
Oh no!
Listen, because I have to articulate myself. Yeah, when I got people like KG and Dom just doing bits where he's here. Yeah, just having these conversations. Listen, I'll keep it real and raw. On the serious side, banter away, KG, bro. What's all that? Eyes. Look like my uncle about to say, "Yo, who ate the last piece of chicken?" Jesus, relax. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, again, Ollie for the rebuild. I've always been Ollie for the rebuild. Okay. My opinion of the reason why Ollie was appointed was to build a team, not to play incredible football and not to actually go and win trophies. I believe as he came in here to build, at least put some foundation back into the team, which I feel he's slightly done in his first season, and then to hand over to another manager, i.e. whoever you want to bring in. But this is where it gets sticky. Now.
There we go.
Okay, because after the Turkish game, although we can appreciate that he is learning on the job, so of course he's going to make rookie errors like, bringing mixed sauce on and stuff like that. I personally feel, and this is why I say I don't want him to go because I still want him to rebuild. KG, wait for it. Yeah. KG, wait for it. Yeah. I don't want him to go because I still want him to be here for the rebuild. However, I've noticed that, and I've come to terms with this board doesn't back anyone for no rebuild. So
say it, man. Just say it.
So I'm getting there, bro. Build up, bro. To build up, yeah. Because there's certain people watching this year trying to come for me hard.
KG.
Listen, minus KG. So I feel for his sake, he needs to go, and we'll bring and we bring in another manager because I don't believe any manager will get back to rebuild.
Wait. Is that Ollie out for you then?
So what are you saying? Yes. Are you saying the words, bro?
What are you saying? Okay, listen. Okay, I'll say it. I'll say it just for the bands and the viewers. Yeah.
No.
Listen.
Say it for you.
Man. Okay, for me, it's Ollie in, but for him, Ollie out.
Oh, no. I'm confused.
No, because listen. I want him to stay, KG, bro. I want him to stay.
I can't do that.
KG is lonely on that bus right now, man.
No, because Ollie's gone. Ollie's gone, yeah. From babyface assassin to babyface on aspirin, bro. And it's vexing me. Yeah? I'm sorry. Drop a bomb if you need to.
Wait. We have to.
I'm upset, bro.
We have to talk about
Ollie out. There you go.
But we have to talk about Ollie, man.
What did you say? Huh? No? What did you say? No, that I'm reiterating the topic. We're talking about Ollie out. I'm just...
What?
I can't breathe. While we're here, free seats. I just got to shout this guy. Danny, it's his birthday today. Big up yourself, bro. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Happy birthday, man. Hey, KG though. I have to talk about your point about Ollie because I was just getting a drink. I was getting a protein shake as you do after a match. I was hungry. And then I had to put it down because I heard Ollie going.
You get a protein shake after the game.
I told you, bro. Aspirin. Ollie on aspirin.
Ollie, no KG though. Ollie was like, no, it's not fair. You know when you go when you're younger, you're like, you do the mama's jokes like your mama's so big. Ollie was like, your mama's got bad shoes. I was like, Ollie, relax, man. He was really, really upset.
Did you not enjoy it?
I loved it. I loved it, man.
I
put the shake down, bro. I sat down and watched it again. It was amazing. Love that passion. Love it, man.
You wanted to believe in him after that as well.
That's what I'm saying.
There you go, man.
As you saying though, KG, man, you weren't caring about the fixtures. Chelsea had the same fixtures. They had the same sort of gap in between. He's feeling the pressure hard. Ollie knows. He goes on Twitter. He sees all the outlets. He sees Bruno Fernandes and Roy Keane and all the people saying, what do you think about Roy Keane's comments? What do you think about Gary Neville's comments? This guy is upset. He's stressed. It's nearly Christmas. He is stressed. So I think for a fact, he weren't thinking about, these fixtures. He was thinking about, look, everybody get off my case. I can win games. 100%.
Yeah, you're right. And the funny thing is, did you see Ollie's reaction to the first goal that they scored?
Yeah, he's gutted.
Yeah, man.
You can see the man is, and what that was a sigh of relief. And then it was a sigh of relief, then it was smoke.
Even his celebration, bro. Even his celebration after the third was like relief, stress.
Yeah. But then because he knows, like it or not, we got Woodward back. We've got Woodward in the stands again.
Man.
Original. I can't even cuss that guy anymore, bro.
Mate, imagine you're at work, right, and you're on probation, like Ollie is, right? You know, you got that 6-month probation at work, and you got your boss sitting behind you watching what you're doing on the screen. You're like, my Lord, have mercy. That's what Woodward was doing. Woodward was there for a reason to see how this team plays in action. And Ollie passed the test. Great escape again. This guy's like catch the pigeon. You know that song? Catch the pigeon. Ollie's
catch the pigeon. Yeah.
He's like one of those.
Wacky Races was a big cartoon.
That was a big one.
Bradley says, Ollie in or Ollie out. Pochettino is a better manager. There's no argument. Dude managed Mulder and is now managing the biggest team in the world. There was another super chat there. I think it's gone now. That's a fair comment. I can see why you're saying that. I gotta get these guys' thoughts on the game performances. We've got about 20 minutes left, guys.
What do you lot think of the midfield with McTominay and Fred? What do you lot think about that?
Neji, take it, man.
Dead, bro. I don't care. I don't care if we get free. If we're 3-1, I'm sick of it. Yes, it's balanced, bro. So you need to get gas. If we'd have lost today, if Digne bangs that top bin, You really think the mentality is going to be there for McTominay and Fred to be like, oh yeah, let's pull this game back? They were in cruise control because one, their team was dead. Two, they were trying to attack us. And three, ultimately, again, when the team ends up sitting back against us, what are those two going to do? We're going to be sitting here again, like we were against. I'm sorry to put it down on you. After you, man, have just gone, yeah. Oh, sorry, apologies. But listen, I'm just trying to keep it real, bro. Because I'm now in a position where I'm just looking at this, thinking, right, I'm not going to get too gassed. I'm happy with the win. Don't get me wrong. For the viewers, I'm happy with the win. Big up 900,000 subscribers. So you're a pagan if you don't make it to 1 million. Like if you're not following the subscriber, make it to 1 million. Like you can't, no movements like that. But I'm sorry, but. I'm sorry, that midfield just doesn't fill me with confidence. Everyone saw the team sheet. Everyone was out. We didn't know what the result was going to be. We were vexed. Well, I was vexed. I know a lot of people were vexed. You were right to be vexed, 100%. Now you're telling me you're not vexed because we got 3-1. Are you stupid? That's what we do every time. We're not dumb no more. Stop playing stupid.
It's one of those ones. Like I was watching the game, right? And I know what Ollie's done. Ollie's gone back to that game when he beat Newcastle. He's shoring it up. He needs 2 CDMs that he thinks CDMs. And I'll be honest with you, you know what won this game for us? We played Everton at the right time. At the right time. Everton have lost 2 on the bounce. Ancelotti's never lost 3 in a row. Okay, they're missing Richarlison, who's their energy, who gives them that spark, that wow factor. We played them at the right time. Everton did not want to lose. And when a team doesn't want to lose, they don't play with freedom. They don't play with that spark. They go there to win the game and try their best not to concede. We played them at the right time. I'm not going to get all amazing about. Look, it's 3-1. Again, we always do this to Man United. We play okay, and then in the last 10 minutes, we score loads of goals, and it looks like we smashed up the team.
Because the other team gets tired, yeah.
That's it. But we didn't. This is not really a 3-1 game. I'll take it. Cavani is fantastic, but we got to understand that the next game is so important because this is what's going to happen. All right, we win a game, we lose a game. We win a game, we lose a game. We can't keep going on this. I can't take this, man. My blood pressure. I can't take this. Think about Ollie. He can't take this even more. You might even just leave if we keep doing this because there needs to be some sort of consistency. We're Manchester United. But one thing I've got to say, I hate saying we're Manchester United now. I need to stop that because
it's a good thing to say.
No, but you know, we always say, "Oh, we're Manchester United. We got Martial, we got Pogba. We reel it off like we're playing FIFA." Wait a minute, who are we? Let's take a breather and just take a step back for a second.
Reality check.
Who are we? We're not Manchester United. We should be smashing it. Wait a minute. We're not. We need to rebuild. We're rebuilding. We're making mistakes. We need to take a reality check and say, how good are we?
Are we rebuilding? Are we rebuilding?
No. My positive.
KG, no, wait there, KG. Wait, because you're the sort of guy, KG, you're the sort of guy who can't handle this. And I'm so glad you said this, because KG, you see because you're so reckless and mad, you listen to this and you're still going, yeah, but we won the treble though. Yeah, but we had Ronaldo. Yeah, but Ollie was like 4th choice because we had Cole and York and that. Like, no, it's done.
It's done, man. It's new, man. It's a new time.
Still, like I'm saying, still back the team, yeah.
KG,
still back the team, yeah. But you need to understand, KG, we're not there no more.
No, we're not, man.
We're not. We've not been there, yo. We have not been there for a long time. And I was saying this even when we had LVG. Go on, I'll let you land, KG. Go on, bro.
No, I was gonna say, do you know what this is like? Yeah, I remember my tooth fell out. Yeah, I got Nigerian parents in it. My dad came to my room. He's like, "There's no tooth. There's no tooth there. There's nobody coming."
Your dad is hard.
My dad, listen. So listen to you, man. Yeah, my dad is not interested.
I killed the tooth, buddy. I killed him.
No. He was there. My dad said, not today. No, but that's what you're trying to do to me. No.
I'm sorry.
I got to protect my
I might have to mute these man while they're laughing so we can hear KG. Hold on. So KG, you're saying you basically feel like your bubble's been popped like that, like you
trying to pop my bubble out, and I want that to happen. Not today. No.
I'm back.
Let me. In the words of your dad, KG. Yeah. So Alex is not coming back.
I can't do it. Oh my God! Someone take the reins.
I'm not even African. I'm Jamaican, but
I'm Jamaican too, man.
So Alice is not coming.
Wow. Hey!
I hate your accent.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Hello.
my comedian are just stressed right now.
Oh, my God. Somebody take the reins. Dom, take the reins. Man.
It's fine, man. Can we need this? We need to enjoy it, man. We need to enjoy these wins
Truth.
because we're gonna go straight back.
No.
We need to enjoy it, man.
I need some comments. Everyone's just going mad in the comments. People are just laughing their heads off. Like, let me read out this super chat. Ronald, let's get a bit of calm. Let's go to some super chats while you lot compose yourselves. Ronald says, I wanted Allen and Deepney and Coleman to be beaten. They went in with reckless tackles. Thank God McSauce kept it clean. Bruno at the wheel now with Ollie. Vele Visual says, this brings Sancho to United talk. Got to stop. All you be doing is adding more average cats to the team. If I was to ask all of you, do you watch the German football? The answer would probably be no. Definitely, if you ask KG that. Chimney says, Flex, would you say this team is better than 2012 winning team? Difference for me is leadership. Make Bruno captain and see magic in Van der Beek. Oh, and Van der Beek in. Another one here from Vabav says, we came third. Surely we can give him the full season. Surely we need to learn to bounce back. How many times will you fire the manager when it gets hard? So basically, Ollie in. And I think, just 1 second, guys. Yeah, I think we're up to date with that. I don't even know where to take the conversation now.
we need to talk about Bruno, because he got there was a lot of disrespect on Bruno's name, and there was, I think, rightly so from some of us. But what's you lot's thoughts?
I've got some serious thoughts on Bruno.
Oh, bro, Bruno, go on, go for it, D.
I'll just say it quickly, man. So for me, right, I love Bruno. Okay, no one get it wrong or twisted that I don't like Bruno. Bruno he saved our season. He's got the right attitude. He's got the right mentality. But you know what Bruno's like? He's like a dog, right? That's in a cage, and you let him out, and he might do some other stuff. But after that, he just runs off. You're like, Fenton, come back, Fenton, because you just don't know where he's gone. Do you know what I mean? You're just like, Bruno, come back, Bruno. What I'm trying to say with Bruno is that he's got the techers, he's got the belief, he's got the right attitude and mentality. But sometimes this is why the Ollie in and Ollie out thing, because sometimes you need, I don't know if it's Ollie or I don't know if Bruno's just ignoring him because they respect him, whatever, but I need him to have some structure, some organisation. Throughout this game, he got 2 assists and scored, or whatever, it's fine, or 2 goals and assists, whatever, it's fine. But I need him to be playing good throughout the whole game. Did you see at the end how many passes he was just losing and all these wayward balls? Just play it simple. I don't know if he's not getting instruction from the manager, but he can go up another level and another level if he just fine-tunes his game. Just play a game, play simple stuff.
That's the one there. Just fine-tune it.
Just fine-tune it, man. It's just sometimes you run up and then try and chase the ball and do the press, but then there's a massive gap left behind. And I'm thinking to myself,
you know what,
wait a minute.
Can I just jump in on that point? Just because I agree with you, but 2, I always look at Bruno. You see when we used to be saying about Pogba saying, that he needs better players around him and so. I'm not saying that for Bruno, but I'm saying when he plays with those men behind him, I feel because he's so passionate for our team and runs the cause, I feel he does more than necessary that he needs to for his game. I feel that he'd be able to simplify it a lot more if man behind him, especially the centre backs, we're actually playing into the hole, into them little dangerous areas in midfield, because then those little cheeky passes he's trying on and off, at least we'll be doing them in the final third, and at least we'll be doing them in a position where you go, you know what, chance created. He's having to come back and CDM and try the tricky pass just to get the ball into the final third, to then run and get back into position, to then do something else. For me, that one, I'm looking at the board thinking, well, I can't say we were linked to any CDMs and stuff like that. I can't say that, so I'm not going to. However, there are certain players that I 100% know that if we have a centre-back, if we had a left-sided centre-back and obviously the transfers that we needed, we're going to be playing a little bit more risky in the final third. I envision Bruno playing a little ball to Sancho. And bear in mind, Sancho's a creative player.
He plays simple as well. He's
simple player. You do 2 or 3 man. Does Bissaka then need... I know I'm going a bit far-fetched, but I'm trying to create the picture. Does Bissaka then need to bomb all the way on if Sancho can beat 2 or 3 man anyway? He's then sitting on that line, and then Bissaka's just can show up, because if you look at the top teams now, their centre backs are pretty much on the halfway line anyway. You really we couldn't even we tried it the other day against Turkey. No one needed a halfway line. It was a struggle. But usually you can have a centre back who can sit on the halfway line and maybe one of the fullbacks, and everyone can bomb on. If you've got 4 players playing in that centre midfield, then you're pushing higher up the pitch no matter what, because you've got ballers who can just fizz that ball that Bruno's trying all the time. And unfortunately, he's losing the ball and he's making himself look a little bit poor.
Yeah, look,
and it's desperation for me.
This is the thing. People were saying that we're slating Bruno and stuff. This is not slating Bruno and
That proper pisses me off, you know. When people, I've just looked at some of the comments there, they're like, these guys are on crack. So, like, I just don't get it. Do you know what it is? I feel like there's certain types of football fans, and that's fine. Like, this is why we do what we do.
Yeah,
people consume football in so many different ways.
Yeah.
Some people just watch Match of the Days and only want to watch the goals, but support Man United. No, that's true. That's true. But support Man United. Some people devote their life and go to every single game and don't care about the missus and the kids and that. I'm going football. I've been going 30 years. You're not stopping me. Some people are somewhere in between. Some people care loads about the finer details. Some people just get, if we win, I don't care about nothing back. And I just feel like with the Bruno situation, all we're doing is just looking at parts of his game where he can improve because he is that good. And if we want to go to the level of being like, wow, you are perfection. All he needs to do is do what you say. Just tweak. All he needs to do is tweak. Because what are you saying on Bruno?
On that, this is because of the way Bruno plays. This is the reason why Pogba actually can't get back into the team.
There you go, talk facts.
So honestly, you're looking at Pogba. Pogba's another person that loses the ball a lot as well. However, Bruno loses the ball, but his numbers in terms of what they said he's been involved 30 goal involvements this since he's been here, which is incredible. Pogba hasn't really given you
that output, man. That
level. So then what happens if you have 2 players in there losing the ball? We have an issue. Hence why he's gone with the safety of Fred and McTominay. Now, if Bruno can look after the ball better, then we have only 1 player losing the ball.
That's it.
We're safer. This is the issue. I think because I believe that they have the talent to play together, but it's the concentration that is lacking.
And that's KG on that point then, right? I'm not going to go around all the different managers, but I fully guarantee you, right, and I'm really believing this, if we had an elite coach who's had more experience in the game, Pep, Klopp, obviously, Poch, that experience, I feel like they would fine-tune Bruno to understand that and improve his game. No. Yeah, baby, I'm coming up in a minute. Yeah, I'm coming up in a minute, baby. Yeah, see you soon. So that's my point, man. You ain't get me, man. I told you, don't wake up pretty early to fool me, bro.
He was shocked.
Even the way he said the dog's name, he's like, yeah, Fenton. Where did Fenton come from?
Stop it. There will be people on this show that know about that clip about Fenton. Guys, if you've not seen about Fenton, type in Fenton on YouTube and the dog, and you'll hear a guy go, Fenton! Trust me.
Okay.
Trust me. People will be on that.
So confused, man. I'm surprised you said Fenton from nowhere.
Iris says you guys need to touch on Ollie's inconsistency in picking the team. Every week he is changing the team. No partnership can be built in that way. So Bruno and other players are not on the same wavelength.
This is where I agree, bro. This is what I was trying to say. Like, for me, I don't think Ollie can do much more. I feel like he could do much more if he was still given the opportunity to rebuild the team. And I think you said it as well earlier, Flex, that it's like Ollie needs the greatest players to be able to do something. And that may be the case, but he needs to rebuild this team. I don't think he's going to get the backing now he hasn't been given the backing, let's be honest, to rebuild this team. So where does that leave Ollie? Let's be honest. Where does that leave me, in my opinion, when I'm an Ollie in? Because I've got loads of people saying he's tactically not great enough. I highlight that. I agree with that. But again, because I thought he was here for the rebuild, I'm not really focused on tactics because I can take a loss as long as the rebuild's getting done. That's just me personally. It's not too emotional for me. But he's not getting a rebuild, so now I have to go, you know what, Ollie? You may as well just skip. And all we can do is hope that a manager with a style of play that is consistent, which is my guy was saying about consistency, will do the job. And hope that the board allow him to at least get one Ross Clark signing just so he can play that forward. Because I know if you're saying Poch in, and Poch is like, I can play a ball this way and that's what I don't know what I sound like, bro. But yeah, because I tried to imitate what he's doing the other day on Monday. He sounded dead, bro. I don't care. Anyway, I don't want Poch in, exactly. However, if he's asking for players, and like I said to Flex beforehand, if he's asking for players and he's playing a certain way, he's going to go to Ed Woodward. Oh, okay, I need a left-sided centre-back, a CDM, and a right winger. And then end of the season, it's going to be like, we're monitoring him. All the leaks are going to come out, we're monitoring. And then final day, you're going to get, he's Hulk. and there's number 7 shirt.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, Poch, go do your job with that. I'm sorry, that's how it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to answer a question here, and it could be controversial right now.
Go on.
Did the scoreline flatter us? Because in many points of today's game, Everton played better than us, in the first half and definitely parts of the second. I want to know what you lot think, because remember, I've taken off the glasses of just being gassed. And I'm like, what are we looking like? Just how we manage a game for 90 minutes. That's what my question to you lot.
Yeah.
I don't know, because the reaction came, we started playing better after the goal went in. I don't know if you lot noticed that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So there's something there that's just...
Even his substitutions, man, are consistently poor. Sorry, Dave, but I think his substitutions are consistently poor. Wrong timing every time, wrong personnel. Like, I was screaming 65 minutes thinking, you just come back from Turkey. I mean, fair play, he was complaining. Complain all you need to complain. We'll back him on that. However, if you know that's a fact, why are you not bringing Mata off, who's slow as hell? Why are you not bringing McTominay off, who's looking tired? If that's your excuse, you should be bringing these men off 60 minutes, 65 minutes, 70 minutes. Get some fresh legs on. Like, I feel like, as you were saying, he's under pressure, bro. So he's coming up with these little excuses. And he's going to break soon. I don't want to see that, I'll be honest.
It's one of those things. And KG, I've got 2 points to your point, right? The first one about we keep changing the team too much. You know what? I don't get. This is one bit that it really frustrates me. We can never please everybody, right? Because people are saying, Ollie, play someone else. You got a full team. You got a squad to use. Don't always use the same team. And we played the same team for ages, and then we started losing. People were like, why are you not bringing other people on? Now we keep playing the same team all the time. People are like, mix up teams. People are like, no, find your best team. Find your best team. You can't win. If you look at all the best teams out there, they use their whole squad. Man City do it a lot. And I hate talking about them, but we've got to look at who are at the top, right? Man City do it loads of times. They play different players every single game. You'll never see the same team lineup in Man City, but it's because they've got... It's the system that's doing it. So when people keep saying to me, you got to play the same team every single week, get their mojo up. I'm like, wait a minute, no, what's the squad for then? Because
we don't even know our first 11, dear. With great respect, we don't know our first 11, so we're still trying to find that. So that's going to play a part of his decision.
And who's that down to then? Whose problem is that down to?
Obviously, Ollie.
So you're Ollie out then?
Say again?
So you're Ollie out, yeah?
Did I not say something beforehand? Why are you trying to get me to do it twice? KG, have a word with your boy, please.
Yeah.
I've been ducking. Hey, Fenton. Hey, Fenton's in.
I'm deflected.
Yeah, I'm glad you highlight that you're deflecting.
Dominic is saying everything but the words,
I swear I said some words that sounded similar. So
to be fair, you did. I'm deflecting because I'm scared, man.
Moving like Ollie, bro. Stop
scared,
it,
man. The pressure's hard.
Who else says Ollie will get top 4 and win a trophy this season? Every time they write him off, he responds with a win. Forever Man United said, to all the Ollie inners, I have one question. Why do you want what's best for the club? He scored a tap-in 20 years ago. Does that give him the right to torture us with no tactics every week? Wow, strong words.
Big words, but I can't respond to that. Man said no tactics. I'm looking like articulate yourself better, brethren. Come on, man. You can't say no tactics. I'm not to disrespect. Articulate yourself better, bro. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, really that bar, man. Come on, man. What's up with you? Man said no tactics. So no tactics against Leipzig. No tactics.
Yeah. I've said this many times. Ollie has got tactics. It's only the thing is that the tactics only work against one type of team.
Okay.
He does have tactics. He just don't have loads of tactics.
What was his other question, though? What was the other part of his question? Because I'm sure there's a bit of substance there. We can find some substance out of it. We can't leave him dry.
Basically, why do you want what's best for the club? He scored a tap in 20 years ago. Does that give him the right to torture us with no tactics? So basically, saying to the Ollie inners, like, all he's done is score a tap in, and he's given us crap tactics and no team. And like, why do you still back him? Is what he's saying.
My God, you gotta stop this, man. You gotta stop it.
I can't breathe.
Done. Oh, Jesus. Tapping, bro. Without that tapping, you wouldn't even be celebrating Man United now. Stop it. Give me another bomb right now.
Yeah.
Don't want to hear it, bro. Don't want to hear it, bro.
Man.
You would never be able to say treble winners to any other fan beforehand. Your pops, your dad won't be able to gas it. No, I'm not having it.
Yeah. Good. I like this energy. This is
No, KG, because you're the one who needs to stay the most tame. Because if you get too
I'm
much,
on aggressive thing, you know. I'm a roll on, man. A roll on, man.
but KG needs to relax. The worst thing about KG is like, yeah, I like this. Actually, you know what, Neji? You're all right, fam. Yeah, fully in, fam.
It's frustrating, man. I listen, I respect people's opinion, but it gets
no me, you know.
Mate, don't get the opinion, but it just
not
gets
today.
Flip flop.
It does. Listen,
I respect people's opinion, but you can't chat certain ways, bro. Like, I'm sorry, this way, yeah. You can't chat certain ways, bro.
it's the worst. Jay, do you know what? Mata's effort to provide defensive shape is so underrated. Dine's chance came from Mata, and Rashford switched sides, and Rashford didn't do the job of tracking back. And you know what? Just to finish off the show, everyone's laughing, everyone's got good vibes. This is what it's about. Hold tight, Jay Ramone simply says this show today has been brilliant, and that's what it's about, man. It's about entertainment and it's about enjoying it, but it's also about just talking about real stuff, guys. If it makes you feel uncomfortable because you've got certain favorites, then sorry, maybe this can help you. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe this will help you think, actually, I'm not going to have my favorites. I'm going to be able to criticize everyone fairly and not have agendas. That's just
Dr. Flex, man. Dr. Flex.
There you go. And I can accept that everyone's got their little favorites in it. Like,
of course they do, man.
Flex, who's your favorite, bro? I never hear you say your favorite. I'll be honest. Who's your favorite? Like,
probably
leave off the field stuff as well.
Probably Martial.
Okay,
that's a safe.
If people really come for Martial, I'm one of them guys. Like, I will always have an excuse.
Yeah, KG, what you saying?
But you look at Kane. Yeah, but could he do what Kane's doing?
Oh, you get vexed still, yeah.
Put him in the team. If he played for Tottenham, maybe. I know he can't. Do you know what I'm saying?
I like the obscure players, but there's not an obscure player that I really like at the moment. So I've had the Carrick boots before. I've had the Fletcher. So I like those kind of weird ones.
What about now, man?
I ain't got one.
You ain't got one?
No. It's slim picking.
No, I'm looking for that guy that it's not like the fans' favorite, but he does his job. Do you see what I'm saying? And this.
Who's that guy, bro? You're going on like we're saying Ollie in or out, bro. Like, this is
I haven't heard it. I'll let you know. As soon as I see it, I'll be like, that's the guy.
Fair enough. So,
listen, we got to finish off this international break. We were just about to turn the corner as well, and now we've got international break. You know, we were just on the right trajectory.
Yeah, man, massive run.
We were going to go on a mad
corner. Who's your man of the match, Neji?
You know what? I'm going to go against the grain, but before he got taken off, I would have said Luke Shaw. I know Bruno scored his goals.
Luke Shaw played good, man.
Again, I feel like Bruno's game was just as good as Fred's, was good at McTominay's at time. But for me, Shaw did not put a foot wrong from the time. So I know he went off early, but I guarantee he would have had that man of the match, no doubt. So for me, him.
You know what, right? I'm going to probably be between Luke Shaw and Maguire. And I know there's a lot of haters for Maguire, but I
no one's spoken about Maguire today.
You know what? Yeah, I tweeted it. I said, you know what? People come for Maguire when he has a bad game. Let's see how many people come for him when he's got a good game. Do you know what I mean? He had a good game. He's a centre-back. His job is to defend. He got rid of every ball. So, Maguire, you got one fan out there, just for this game, though. You got one fan, so hit me up, man. Follow me on Twitter.
Who's your man of the match?
My man of the match has to be Bruno, man. Anyone that can set yourself up and score as well. That's what they gave him. They gave him a goal and assist for his own move. Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I mean, it should be Bruno when you have that level of input in the game, 2 goals and assist. But I'm just gonna go Fred. It is Bruno, but I'm gonna mix it up. I'm just gonna go Fred. I think Fred just showed again why he's so integral in our midfield, and I just love the fact that KG said in the summer we should sell him and cut our losses. And I was like, no. And I just love that Fred. So do you know what? I am doing that. Yeah. I am doing that for bragging rights. And I am. That's an agenda because I just want to say I told you so to KG.
It's good. I respect it. Sorry. I'm sorry.
So we go to the international break. I have to finish off on this, guys, and that is the fact that we have reached 900,000.
Come on,
that is just a joke.
When I saw the woman, inside, let's go.
Proper, like it's a big deal, isn't it? So the road to a milli has officially got underway, 100K away. Let's keep going, guys.
Let's go, guys.
And hopefully,
Come on.
we can have like a lockdown will be over or something. We can have a big get together. We had some stuff
over Zoom
to go on a little. No, not Zoom. The proper thing. So anyway, guys, we're out of here. Let's hope we get some more positive results after the international break. Neji, Dom, big up yourself. Hold tight. Aiden,
nice one.
earlier as well. We are gone. Peace.